strange pistol, but he has found a wide open gap in this defense. This could be a big problem for them.
Oh, if it's not a big problem for them, they have eyes in the back of their head. Oh, they actually might push through, though. Doesn't matter. The aggressive spot, and I think they may have even seen Zipan coming behind. I think they've just turned back around waiting for him. Just a split second as Wolfen just spotted him in towards that spawn. And there was a moment where it looked like it was all over in this pistol round for Koi. Well, I think it's all over for Navi. His jet's pretty good, though.
Oh, it can be.
1v5, kick things off.
With 70 HP left. It's going to be a little bit easier to take down Trex, maybe Shados as well, but well, they've got a solution to that. Look at the firing squad we're seeing lined up in heaven. Deviating from the plan slightly, Starzo knows it's CNED on the other side. That's a battle he wants to claim. And they've got the info.
30 seconds
Flash
left.
soon to follow. There it is, and the battle ensues in Vent. Starzo winning it, and Koi having a flawless start to this map. Incredible stuff from this squad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, there's so many close angles, you kind of get away with it a little bit more.
Well, there's a long-range angle for Trex. He's got the right rifle to do the job, but the players have forced him back with utility. And Koi are content to play a retake. Retake up against all these weapons, but they've got so much utility to fight their way back through. Key point being the flash to start it out, but nothing has gone according to plan on this one. The downside of having those weaker weapons, Starzo now has to do it all, and even the rifle ain't going to be enough. A clean response from Navi. Else is going to have to take that and lead it back around. A big fight for Angel now with two players peeking him, and he will not win that. They were aware of the control that was given up. But now for Navi, they are lost. They've got no smokes really to play with on their way back through. Cages are used in everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like now trying to sort of segment this is going to be very difficult indeed. They have control that maybe they shouldn't have, but it seemed like they were boxed in. Instead, well, the trade's going effectively, and that spike has dropped the deck again.
Wolfen's on the way as well with the operator. It's going to be very hard to pick this spike back up and make your way back to the site. Did Wolfen just dash down below? He swapped it out, using the rifle now instead. He really wants a fight. Being so close to the Blade Storm maybe plays a role, but he's ended up going down. And Shados up against Xiao. Still spike to be retrieved. Time could be a factor. And Shados, he's rotating. They'd spotted him in spawn not that long ago. This angle, already you can see on the minimap, it's not expected. Xiao might be caught completely unaware, but the timing is good. He's just about crossed towards the site. Shados has to sneak up on him, but he's going to get there just in time. A third kill in this round, and a third round for Koi.
Now, you've already seen the difference. It's just, can they take this over the line? One of those guns set up and ready. Coldamenta patiently waiting, maybe not so patiently. But he has support from those blades. Seen it though. He's managed to just do the same the other way around. The jet popping off alongside Saigetsu. And somehow they have an advantage.
If that one was a blink and you miss it, even the Blade Storm to initiate, Wolfen had been hitting every shot so far. But not up against this man. Now, Starzo and Shados left to clutch it, one away from a Viper's Pit. A kill for Shados could be everything. Could be a way back through. Flash hasn't even caught CNED. He's good for another fight. And 3 kills on the board. Shados just spotted him, trying to find his teammates, and well, the info fell into his lap.
Waiting for the pit to go down. Faith in his teammates to hold the line, and for now, that's exactly what they're doing.
They're still staying in the pit, even as the side push begins. The showstopper certainly helps with Trex doubling up, looking for the triple on backside. The trade should be easy now, though, down to 14 HP, and Sagetsu's lurk. The last remaining hope for this squad. Smoked off the spray, decent damage done. Actually stopped the defuse. He might even be good for more if Shados wasn't a little quicker. Focus a little more on just hitting those shots.
Wondering.
It's a great push by Trex. A great position, and he's got the spike for his trouble. Avoided the shot of CNED too. But he won't be able to hold on to that control for too much longer. He's got to let it slip. Surely.
He's waiting for his teammates, who's slowly running around. Can he get anything more? He can! Trex, so confident in these fights, but eventually will go down. And now they know where these remaining players are going to be. Information had, but both on that rotation back. Starzo's going to get pinged up, left into the 1v3. First goes his way, but can't get anything more. Quick response.
And pull in this round, giving up mid control for Navi, faking it out towards a couple of steps to sell the info, and then they walk right back as the rotations were sold. Koi, not knowing what they'd walked into, what they're walking into. Sagetsu dropped after just one shot, not going to connect for the kill. Now there's some serious danger here. All of a sudden, Koi are actually competing. Not just that, dominating in these duels, putting it down to the 2v4 and off on the way back through. A Bladestorm in the open. He's just too quick, but he needs 2 more. The op saves him for 1 and low HP on both players now. An op reload for CNED. He's trying to get over the box and he couldn't escape. Trex tracks him down for the 5th round of Koi. Who knows, they broke that trap. He even heard that it was the Tiger doing it. They want nothing to do with a fight outside of A. Moving in towards Heaven. Goldamenta, he hasn't really fought from this angle, typically just been shoulder peeking and grabbing the info. This time though, with players on the site, he had to hold it a little wider. They're not ready for Trex to be here too, but Zipban's also caught them off guard. Big round for the Rays players. As they look for more impact on the B side, Trex will fall. They know that there's an op stuck in the back, and it's all too easy for CNED with him updrafting away from the nade. A clutch attempt by Shados and a firing squad beckoning him in. Very nicely played by Navi.
And they're going to actually aggress deep into ramp. Risky to say the least, but they have to take a risk a man down.
Oh, it's Angel catching them crossing, but he's not able to deliver on it on the site. A lone man of Xiao stands, trying to get some support with Zipban from above. Now smoked out. Angel's able to creep up behind, grab 1. Zipban more than good, and Xiao certainly had more support than it seemed when this take began. Goldamenta, the last man to the party, and the spike is down in the open, next to irretrievable. 20 seconds on the clock, and 4 very healthy opponents to take down if he wants the win for his squad. See how much he can do, and player with his back turned almost took him down. That was a rough one if you're a Koi fan.
Yeah, I think one of the things that is probably going to be underrated
this defense. I don't know if Koi will be ready for quite this. Oh no, look at the corner from Angel! The fact that he's tucked in, baiting them for the dash through. Second time he's caught him right after the dash. And Wolfen's got to be feeling that now, given next to no space. What a turnaround half to half for this man as well. 2v4. Good luck to Koi. They've done it from similar positions, but they're completely surrounded now, boxed in.
It's Starzo and Shados. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Like, we have seen them throughout the matches they've won pull off some of the most ridiculous rounds you'll ever see. And a 2v4, I don't even know if it scratches the surface. So Navi definitely have to be careful. They also have an awful lot of time. Still 50 seconds on the clock. Chance to isolate Jules. Bear in mind the Angel on the site is tagged low. They've got no reason to spam this. They don't want to give up where they are. But they might be able to find themselves a solo Jewel. Now, peeking into Saigetsu. Oh, they are going to see him, but the information will be shared.
Here's the flash back online. They're going to use it right into the spawn. Not working out as well as they'd hoped. One-to-one trades just not good enough in a position like this. It would be much more legitimizing. He ain't going to come into this half-assing it, running the same stuff as before. The nade in the seas. It's gorgeous, and it's enough. Not only getting the 1, but the showstopper onto Wolfen.
They had nowhere to go. That's the thing. They had nowhere to go. He basically had the nade to force them into an awkward position, and then the showstopper to finish the job. It's a round as well where Koi finally had weapons. They finally had a way back in. They've been caught by a nasty Navi set piece. And they're not stopping. Zipan's got another nade. Already earning it. Using it just to bait for Xiao. And you look at what's left. Starzo and Shados. I spoke about it already. Their clutch capability off the charts, but oh, it's not like their teammates have done much to help them out. There's barely a lick of damage on the other side.
Well, we're down to the Starzo flash to hope that gets him through, but he's not aware that Angel's on the back of the site. This man has been catching them off guard in every which position. With 40 seconds left, Shados as a 1v5. You might as well just start the next round. I don't think he's going to be doing anything all too much as we close this one out. The question is, can Navi go on the hunt? Look at their economy. They've got a 6k plus on 3 players.
Yeah, it's basically maxed.
You want to find him. You want to take this weapon out of his hands.
Yeah, it's not like they've got anything like an operator even to lose just yet. And for CNED, it might even be the excuse to buy one in the next round. Hunting him down. He's not going to get anything from this one. Another flawless round. I've already lost count. Spotted. Still in B main. 2 players holding onto this spot. 25 seconds to make this work.
Doing a good job at the start. They know that Xiao was around here earlier. He's the one that threw the C's out, but they won't find him in time, and he's close. 12 seconds left on the clock. They need to plant it in a spot they can be challenged from. Two players both coming from spawn, and the smoke fades at just the right moment. Koi set up for victory. Zagetsu has to battle back. A player up and a player down. The spam, it's close, but it's not close enough. The angle a little off, and they're going to double swing this. The second he steps out, never mind, Shadow's gone already, and it comes close.
Battle, and now Zagetsu under serious pressure. Caught in one of the trips, but he hasn't been able to get anything and just stuck at the back of the site, being surrounded. But Angel, Zipan looking to try and help him out. It was the start that looked wonderful, and now it's just Coldamenta. But Angel low, spike on the site, so it almost becomes irrelevant at this point. He's going to have to take the fights, and the timing could be sublime. He isolates it into the 1v1. Him versus Zipan. 40 seconds left, so he doesn't need to rush. Can take his time and is just patiently waiting. But Zipan's not moving. Sitting back within the site.
30 seconds left.
Watching onto that spike, knowing that his opponent could come from any position and starting to work out the clock in his head ticking, that there's only so many places that this man could be. He read it right just seconds ago, but now 15 left. Coldamenta needs to find that frag, and Zipan is watching in the right direction, but it won't be enough this time. Coldamenta pulls that one out, and what he brings to this team outside of that, Angel, is so risky, but he has teammates behind him just looking to get out of there as a fake, but this time they've been ready for Xiao.
I'm not even sure. He might have been paranoid going for that kill. It looked like the blind had caught Shados, yet still he's good for the frag. Angel on the site, dancing around. He's caught a player on the back with Coldamenta. That's 3 kills already, and he's not finished just yet, looking for Trex. And now the final man of Starzo, looking to snuff out the flame, and it's CNED's up to close the round. For a jet. And Wolfen's experiencing the other side of it, walking through into the man himself, but the trade is there. It's Coldamenta to find that one, and push Zagetsu way back out of the site. Cages mean nothing. The traps, finding information, but for what? Can't follow up with the Cosmic Divide in the way, and the plant can be found safely. Trex onto Angel as well, doubling, tripling down on the advantages. Now a 4 versus 2, as Navi desperately try to find any duel to their advantage, and they will get none.
Into them, they've just walked up behind that boombot. Angel, oh my god, he's about to meet the entirety of the squad. He gets 2, and then Zipan's there. It was almost just a bait and switch again. Angel's risks have been rewarded quite often now in this defensive half.
Try to fight the man in vents. Just you try it.
Or a ramp. That's been working too.
A ramp's a new location for this guy. Vent's been going back 3 years. I don't know what it is about that spot, but he loves it more than any other. And he'll fight tooth and nail to keep control of it. 2v4, and it's Starzo Shados again. We've seen this. We've seen this before, and the result hasn't been great, and it won't be this time. That's the spike dropped in the open, leaving Shados. He still has his Viper's Pit, Tom, but that's about where the advantages end. Unhinged
is a lot more direct. Seeker's popped. So much utility being expended, and Trex again already dead. But luckily that Blade Storm in hand for Wolfen. Able to find one. A second in hand for him as well. Looking for a little bit more. He's done damage. Almost caught by Zagetsu, but not quite this time. And now he has to face off against CNED. A Viper's Pit, though. There's nothing worse for an operator to face into, especially with the HP he has.
Oh, I mean, look, that's an ambitious shot to go for. 3 of them already thrown out. 29 HP. And I hope nobody spams back in return. A shot in the dark, quite literally. 5 of them, none of them landed. And it may just see CNED give up all of this space. But no, he's falling back onto the site. He's got his dash online, his Blade Storm, but now he's stunned up, still good for Wolfen. Updrafting around to try and dodge a potential showstopper. He does that, but he can't dodge Shados. The flank coming in. It might be a little late. The player's tucked into positions, and now it's given away, but at the cost of Shados' life. Trex on another. Falls back for a heal as well. The late flank from Coldamenta could be everything in this round. Koi desperately looking to push up to an overtime as Navi want to steal away a map that was an embarrassment for them last time around in this very series. Coldamenta's caught Zipan. His flank and Ven's perfect, and now that's got to offset this retake completely. Do you deal with him from behind? Do you rush into the site And even then, how's the defuse going to go down? It's looking like Koi have locked themselves into an OT, just a few kills away. No mistakes to be made on this side, and with Xiao falling and Sugetsu in suit. I'm looking at that map, and well, they are all very much hunkered down, ready for this fight to come through. No one, mainly no Angel, to follow through on those initial fights. It's Wolfen up close, only one for him as Navi steamroll into B.
There's only 2 remaining. Trex has been good. Starzo alongside him. Wary of that flank coming through, almost trying to fake things out a little bit. CNED low, but it's only Starzo left. And Zipan once more. It would have to be soon, but I think this is all just part of a ruse.
Oh, they've realized. They've actually, I don't know what the read was there, but Zipan's staying around. They think it's still going to be B, and it couldn't be any more right. Angel standing in just the right spot. Again, catching them off, and look how quickly Zipan's going to rotate through. He's already emerging from the catwalk, and there's barely anyone left to take down. Just Trex now standing in their way of taking this map, and it's Sugetsu's triple to seal the map. 14-12 in the beginning of the redemption arc for Navi.
B-site.
Well, the knife has landed on the B site to block some of these players out. Starzo, I believe, avoided it. Should have his flash online in just a moment. No chance to use it, though. He's already been dropped. The spike moving around the back of elbow, and, well, it's not going to need to be planted at this rate. All of the kills have fallen into their hands. By himself, close on the doors and the turret to watch the walkout of Art, just in case Wolfen goes walkabouts. But instead, the walkabouts are happening on A main, and we've already seen a very successful fight for this squad. 2 players dropped, only the 1 loss on their side, and very little damage done to Koi, so you can be very happy with how this round has developed. Flash still in the arsenal for Starzo, and I think his other one will come up online soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he just pops it for information well, there you go. Relatively soon, but yeah, he picked the wrong spot.
That was the expectation of whether or not they pushed the place, they just lost the battle, and the fact is, that is exactly what Navi are doing, the timing. Wolfen looked like he had at least seen their dead to rights. It's only going to be the trade, and Zipan is, again, just doing fantastically well. The best player in the first map, and if he can continue that on KO, this could be huge. Back into a 2 versus 2, and Shados has ended the life of 1. Now Sugetsu is all that stands. The first one should go easy, but the trade from Shados.
And welcome back to map 2, round 4 of Navi up against Koi. Had that little bit of a QC break, but now it's time to reset and re-roll into the 4th round. Tom, I mean, the hardest thing about beating a team sometimes is beating them twice. In Koi's case, they're going for the triple, but the second attempt at round number 4, and this wasn't an easy one for them to win the first time around. I'd say it'll be even harder without a player disconnecting on their opposition.
Evans, but that is all going to be bypassed, and an afterplant looking fairly likely with a Hunter's Fury online. Nice start at least. That will be 1 for Trex. And that might be one of the luckiest kills I've ever seen. It just spams and the guy runs into it.
Not even the same angle, they just got a kill on. Just a wild spray that connects. Navi in a very good spot now with the man advantage to play with. Lockdown of their own. The plant position isn't great for long, but the Hunter's Fury certainly should help out. Angel had that online ready to go. Trying to cancel out the ultimate, that will be done. And it's left into a 1v2. Starzo does well to pick up some kills in the chaos. The shock dart, though, right on his feet, lighting him up. An Angel.
Put that's looking right back in form. We saw it yesterday, thriving within this match. And Xiao right alongside him. Again, they're going to go for this blitz play in towards the A site. A couple of players here, but that is diminishing very quickly. Coda Mentor already gone. Starzo within a smoke. You always feel like there's hope, but he can't use the flashes just yet.
Well, the suppression ending, and that is when the retake begins. Koi blitzing out everybody coming from the spawn. The Tiger on site, moving towards main. It'll see if it can catch someone, but it hasn't spotted Zipan. He managed to slip in the corner undetected. Operator ringing out, something to be careful of if you're Zipan. They still have another player, Art. It's not just main, as they may suspect, with Sugetsu still holding strong. Nobody's on the spike just yet. Time will become a factor soon. And it's a late play from Xiao that's truly scary. He's got his utility popping off, but they've heard him, they've seen him. That's more than enough, though, for him. Buying it down to a 1v1 and the wall bang to close. 3 kills as the Xiao Show gives Navi 5.
He'd be looking to try and prove that he's still got it. Sprinting out, and damn! If it couldn't go any worse for Wolfen. He's just been picked off immediately. Didn't even get a chance.
I don't know if CNED gets the best jet in the world off that, but maybe on the server. For now, at least. He's feeling like it. Called Dementa, not good for any more than one. And this is the thing, Navi, we mentioned it. Round 4, initially, they sent 2 players towards B. The rerun of it, all 5. And the same strategy deployed here. It's almost impossible to win a fight. And you see it in that. You need a flash to even attempt to peek it for information. In the end, they're going to be pushed back by this lockdown. Unless they decide to go for a swing. Starzo. He's out.
It's just a domino effect. They lose that first duel, and every other player so far has just been fighting to get them back into the round. Lockdown combined as well with that cosmic divide. It doesn't give any space for the players to come back in. Trex, though, has done well, somehow pushing through and finding a kill, but there's many more to go. Combining alongside Shados, this was a round that was looking problematic, but they're up against Xiao again. This time, though, he's got no utility. He's got nothing left to play with, and Shados will execute him. A drone offline, more importantly, means that any contact play they had off CNED will have to wait, and, well, wait they have. Destroyed initially. CNED's just going through. Straight through the utility, into the site. He's desperately low on HP, but he's waiting on the edge of the smoke, and almost manages a couple. It doesn't matter. The trades from his teammate, the contact that CNED creates.
And winning a round along the way here or there, peppering them in is not going to be enough. Starzo, look, even if he gets the first kill, there's another player. He knows that the trigger discipline is there at the start.
Nice.
And that is what saves this weapon for the squad. Well, Navi have had consistently.
The main thing is timing, though, because this push-up is great, but they now know it's A because there's a Hunter's Fury on A and one of your teammates dead. You might like the idea of having this fast flank, but Navi aren't going to care. You can't even really get back in because guess what? Saigetsu's got another lockdown. He's had so many throughout this half, and they just have to wait. Make their way back through. Destroying utility on ARP might give a moment of space. Shout! Oh, it's tempered. And now they have a chance.
After 6 B plays in a row, these players thought they had it by pushing up B long. Instead, they have to fight their way back in on the other side, and CNED's got them all! 5 kills and ace to close out the half, and another nail in Koi's coffin here. Not got another to work with either. Now he's just straight up swung on, hoping the double peek from Saigetsu would be enough, but the fights don't go his way. Angel's walking out again. Well, Wolfen's definitely going to need to improve on that performance, but they got the kill. That's all that matters. It's a 4v2, and Navi should have next to no way back through. It's only this guy called CNED. He's grabbed the first. That should be the last one he gets, surely. How much more could one man do? Hot off an ace, swinging into Shados. Oh, his back turn.
Surely not.
He spotted 1, spotted 2. Only one man now unknown. And a lot of damage done. The wall bank's even coming through to try and finish him off. CNED will fall in the end, and okay, it got close. The Xiao clutch could have come through.
Navi lie in wait. They've got the information from CNED. He might not have a gun, but the rest of the players do. Xiao lurking on the edge, but they have wiped them out. A clean take from Koi. That was pretty much all of the guns. 3 players lying there, waiting for their opposition to face in. They get nothing. A little bit of chip damage onto Shados, but that is all.
Even just looking at Angel in this position, he's got a 1v5. He's going to put on his best Gone B cosplay, but he's being wrapped on as well. Wolfen right up behind him. Not even realizing that he might be going for this. They're looking for him on B. They're trying to take this rifle out of his hands. He might make that task a little easier for them than they realize. Starzo, just now evading.
If he gets a chance, he could just defuse.
He had a chance.
That's the crazy thing about this.
And jump spotting doors instead and off holding B. They're ready for the push, I thought. Not ready for a sneaky play through double doors. Angel completely caught off guard. The A site, though, still has plenty of defenders. We see that in Xiao, smoked off as they start to sneak their way in. Saigetsu gets one as they updraft through. But now they know exactly where he is. A dangerous angle to peek on. Relies on his utility to buy some time. A flash on its way from a teammate. Zipan inside the smoke. He can right-click this one through. Saigetsu's trying to bait them into a further fight. Into swinging deeper, so Zipan can double up with him and take this fight. A flash from the attackers, but Koi are not able to capitalize. In fact, it's CNED's operator that's coming through for 2. Zipan matching that donation. For Navi, they have to win the fights. The element of surprise, who knows if it'll be enough. He's just about snuck past the turret and knows that Cold Amenda can be taken down for free. That's one more kill, one more angle, and a wall bang on a Shados. Things are getting scary for Koi fans with Sugetsu on his third, and a last-ditch effort from Trex. A headshot delivered, halfway defused. Sugetsu, 1 kill away, but not today. Trex for the triple. Koi are still alive. Navi are rotating. They're on their way to reinforce the A site. Does CNET even need reinforcements? Does he even need help? He snuck past them, dash back to site. Now there's a player there that he's catching in the back. Wolfen bested by CNET this time around. Another shot in the dark. He's a devil for it. He's somehow still alive before losing out on that. Zipan falling. Ult there, maybe he can be revived, maybe not.
It's going to be easier said than done. Oh, for Angel, it's not going to connect. But it has delayed at least a little bit. Starzo is going for the double flank now. It could win them the round, or it might just cost them. It looks like he's going to get it done, though.
Angel can't really fight. Such low HP. It's never stopped him before. But it will this time, as they give up the A site. Play way back in the spawn. Super passive. Sugetsu moving out through water. Trying to catch a late flank on these players. Let's see the side hold. Xiao's good somehow for 2. Eventually taken down, and they know where Zipan is. Again, taking him down's a different story. And again, they're able to come out on top. Another for Navi. Puts them on 13. That's a 2-0 lead in this series. Towards the A side, a player already in Sands, making his way up the rope and into heaven. A problem for anybody rotating from the spawn. For now, though, they won't be challenged. The spray through the smoke did so much damage. Wolfen and Shados quickly dealt with, and Zipan's off to a flying start. Not much of a slow to it. Maybe we'll see Starzo take him down, but never mind. Maybe they'll be able to bait out a fight with it as they make their way forward. Angel in an uncouth position. Benefit of his agent being able to take elevated fights, and they have no idea. The shots don't land, though, and Starzo's able to take him down. Warning shots, I suppose, and they don't heed the warning as Koi blitz their way into B.
Well, the point of that was he was meant to take contact, and then Xiao was meant to swing, but because he kind of whipped so hard, he did go for contact.
Navi had that showstopper to return on. Maybe it'll get a chance. There it is, already used up. Shot out, but nobody found. They ducked down to underpass and just about evaded it. 11 HP left on Starzo as the nade. Tries to chase him down. He's inside the wolf. It's going to be hard to escape it. He'll just about make it away. Out of reach, but the kills came through. Tying it up on a 3 versus 3 with Wolfen down and 10 HP on Starzo. Shados might just have to do this himself. Lead the way to the A site where Starzo will grab a plant. From there, it's about to be a tough round for Koi.
Yeah, he's so desperately low on HP. I felt like Shados almost has to try and make a play off this one. He has Rolling Thunder available. Timing is going to be everything here. His opponent of Xiao. A wall separates them.
Oh, I got him!
It's actually climbed back up. Even still, though, he's managing to hold this ground a little bit longer. Rolling Thunder available. He's going to use it just to try and get that 1 kill, and he's not going to get it! He stunned up Xiao, but it didn't even matter. And now Starzo sits 11 HP. He doesn't even know where the second player is. The wraparound from Sugetsu might just kill him off, but the time is ticking. He gets this kill, maybe there's a way he could do it, but the timing has gone amiss. He's not in the right place. They're already going to start that defusal. He needs to kill this man off, and he won't be able to. The time was getting that a little bit lower, but no real stress. There is nothing watching this flank either, and they've used that Nightfall just to buy that extra time. Somehow, though, Starzo has turned back around and killed both flankers. If they were hit by an ult, revealed, the knowledge was there, and somehow he's still pulling magic out of that hat.
That's ridiculous. There was a ping on the floor, and then I saw Angel use his Shrouded Step. It looked like he thought maybe there was a trap wire that he was bypassing, but said there was a player watching it. CNET, well look, he's already lost Xiao. 2 prongs left to this attack, now down to just 1. And Sugetsu not feeling like the attempted spear of 5 players. Instead, he's out of here trying to save the weapon. The ping's there, they heard him run back. They know roughly where he could be, and with the close corners cleared, it's evident he's trying to save this weapon out towards the B site. Oh, Sugetsu didn't! I don't know how he got away with that, but all right. Itched it, just his 2 legs. Utility didn't quite make it to him. And happy now to take another fight and another miss for CNET. Oh, Zipan's luckily there to pick up the fallen pieces. The blast pack in was a little ambitious, and it's left Navi on the back foot once more. A showstopper committed. They've used so many ultimates here, but it looks like they've won the round with...
Interesting that CNED, well, it shouldn't make a difference with the shots, but it may just be that sort of level of confidence knowing you have that backup. Saigetsu, obviously this is all about just saving the gun. It's not like he has anything else. He's not gaining orbs.
To eventually plant it and gain full control of this site. But, well, actually, Coldamenta doesn't have any smokes left, so it's going to have to be the flash out of Starzo. There it is. The flash, the stun, and nothing to go their way. They've lost both players now, and that spike is still stuck in heaven.
30 seconds left.
Crossing was difficult. They've got Trex to help. At least managing one, but the showstopper could pretty much end this. He was waiting for that plant to go down.
Oh.
Maybe you're gonna get both, but no.
Yeah, all rounds, that's fine. Been a bit rough to begin. Xiao caught off guard. Great flash, blast pack from Trex, but it's traded. Angel, he's struggling to get out of there. Luckily, he had the cover from a teammate like Zipan, and now he's back into the fray, back into the fight, and the nade to close it out. What a way to close the final round of the half. Need to have had such a good season for Koi after turning it around here in LCQ, beating Navi twice, and then fall at the final hurdle, the important game. Especially having 2 chances to qualify. Stings even worse coming from the upper bracket. But for now, that's not a thought that they can entertain. They're 7-5 in the lead. The pistol has already kicked off. The barrier's up long ago. 10 HP and 75 left on some of these players for Koi. The advantage is theirs, and the flash seems to just be there to keep them back, to slow the push of Navi. They spotted CNED already earlier on. That's why he smoked off.
Trex, his nade will have done even more damage. Angel left low, and there's so many players here at this point. You'd basically have to see massive mistakes for the side of Koi to let this one slip. They are somewhat out in the open and very committed into this site. The problem is 30 seconds left. It has to be the move now from Navi to get anything done. Finally, they'll kill off Trex, but then there's the firing squad on the other side just waiting. There's no way they win this one off the time or off anything else. It's just going to be off a bloodbath as they look to make their way through. A single smoke, though, actually allowing the cross. They were waiting patiently to get that in. Saigetsu has somehow found another. This is starting to look a little disjointed from the side of Koi. This pistol should have been over a long, long time ago, and now somehow Navi have found a way back in, an afterplant, as they know where both players reside. They even have the cross being held, and Saigetsu is just taking them down one by one by one. An ace to win out the pistol round from Navi. And I don't know how Koi lost that.
Do you know what's incredible about this? I'm staring at
Navi getting ever closer to booking their ticket to Champions, and Trex is gone. He's come just from the wallbang. A response will be there, though.
At least some fight left in them for now. And with Angel falling, this could be great. Shados has the control, but he's flanked on by Zipan. Another angle not expected. And Starzo's down to 45. It's left in the hands of Coldamenta for the most part to do the damage. A smoke, a molly, a flash still in play for Starzo. They could combine into a scary situation. Zipan not caught moving down the rope. He's seen a second later. Fighting now dangerous as he's on 40 HP.
Oh, the
flash
miscommunication.
That's another one. When you have that smoke still to play with, we know how important it can be. A headshot delivered. Now, saw Starzo get decayed. I thought he'd like jump down and lost 30 HP.
Oh,
but
timing! Oh, he's gonna go down. Zipan just not missing a beat, and now Coldamenta, the wrap through, is gonna try and fake the sound of the door as he swings back in his work, but he doesn't hit the shots. The Viper's pit's gonna go up. It doesn't make a difference to Colda. He's on 8 HP, but that could have been it. He could have brought things back. The second he walks through, he's surely gonna demise, and that will be Zipan with another multi-frag round.
Play with now for the side of Koi, but they pushed up north side, spotted by CNED. No successful duel. The stun pushes him back. They've bought space. And they're hot on the heels of these players who are just now making their way into heaven on B. The Rolling Thunder's going to be deployed. Koi on their way back through, seizing this space out of the hands of their opponents. And Navi can do little to fight back. Angel's lucky there's no one to follow up on that trap being triggered. Koi being very cautious as they give up a ton of space. The Tiger, okay, it's caught him. Stunned up and soon to be gunned up, but CNED's here to support. He's not swinging too wide. Bought his time, and at least manages the trade with the kill from Sagetsu. The lead stays in their hand, but not for long. With CNED falling, someone else needs to step it up, and Xiao gonna whiff the shots from down below. Showstopper activated. Zipan's looking to delay them at least for a moment. And the shot is good, right onto Trex with Shados found. The odds have flipped. In a heartbeat, Wolfen finds himself alone, his pack nowhere to be found. And the time so desperately low, even the blast pack costing him precious seconds that he cannot afford to lose. It's already done. The question is, can he even make it out alive? And it's not looking likely. The spike taking him down.
That's the thing, Angel, I don't know if this even gonna go through onto him. In fact, they're gonna swing. Nice work, decent trades. That was the main worry, is that he just, again, just disrespected them to the point.
That's crazy.
Well, there was nothing to be had. Oh, Cena, if he's gonna go, he's gotta go now, otherwise it's gonna be revealed. And oh, even while being pinged, the spike's now gonna be dropped.
This is an expensive round for Koi off rip. I love the idea. They've got to secure it now. The easier part sometimes with CNED taking down Wolfen, some utility loss, some information to be gained for the side of Koi. Both players now regrouping. HP decent. They've even got a Nightfall to play with. Unlikely that it's deployed here.
Every player's isolated. Even if they did use it, it would likely only connect onto one person. That might be by design of Koi, not wanting to risk it. Utility dodged. They know nobody's in the corner anymore. That at least helps them out a little bit, but the clock even starts to become an issue here. They've managed to get the spike. They just took it. They just walked up. Nobody stopped them. Somehow, okay, there we go. Denial of utility. There's so many flashbangs going off in the face of the opponent. They don't expect Xiao to be deep, though. CNED has to stick it this time, and now they have grouped up. Xiao just looking to defend him, but he can't do it. CNED sat on the back. He almost converted that round.
That turret has seen them. Information now in play for their opponents. And so Navi decide to blitz forward. There's players behind us, so there shouldn't be too many in front of us. Lesser of two evils, and for now, they've certainly found the safer spot to plant in the open. And then, oh no, Koldamenta. He got hit by that ult.
That might be a save.
Oh, yeah, that has called it. Wait. Oh, the push down. They're going to try to destroy the lockdown. Showstopper's gone in. Lockdown's still up. Someone needs to swing. Someone needs to take that fight and destroy that ultimate, but nobody can. They've all been killed on the way through. Shados running for his life. He'll barely round the corner. Tucking in his belly as he goes. Just about able to survive. There's only one player who's not. Wasn't stunned up. But they realize the timing is right now for them to be back online. There's no need to push further. It's a 4 versus.
When their opponents hit 12, Koi become a different beast. But that's the thing. Unfortunately, they've had that pretty much every single time. Navi have hit 12 before them in every map so far. And
to start it, if they end up 3-0 in this LCQ finals.
Look at the weaponry for Wolfen. It's not ideal, and Angel will be the one to kick things off. A start that they desired, and he looks to lead by example. 3 players now standing in the way of Angel making it back. That redemption story being complete, but he almost goes down.
Oh God, Trex has just gone for it. Blitzing through, they want to end this quickly. At least this round, hopefully in their favor. Koldamenta doing well to fight back. Zipan's only got the one. The chance here for Koi to get the defuse already halfway. They're gonna swing out wide, take him down, and they'll do just that. The pond has run dry for Koi as Navi paved that road to redemption. Now they've locked in their next destination of Los Angeles.